Shalom, shalom, shalom. How you guys doing? It's been a while. It's been a while I've been here. Today I want to carry us on a journey. I'm going to make it very brief, but I pray that the Ruach HaKodesh will help you understand my journey, understand what I'm about to teach today. All right. Um, the union of the celestial and human natural order. I'm going to be reading it out and explaining so I can be very fast. The union of celestials and human natural order. Now, when two natural people meet together with a perfect zodiac alignment and neurological alignment, and they find themselves in love, they can have babies, live normal, have normal problems that every marriage has, every relationship would have babies, grow old together as long as they love each other, and die. It's a natural order. Okay? But the twist comes when a celestial being and gifted human align, because most celestial beings are attracted to gifted people, and most gifted people are attracted to celestial beings. With time, I'm going to do several videos about this. With time, you would understand what I mean by a celestial being. Now, but for everyone who is a celestial being, knows that you're a celestial being. You feel it, you know it, you can see it, right? By several manifestations and several knowledge that you carry, but you are never told. Sometimes it looks like you are remembering them, not like you are learning them. All right? So you would know who is one. Okay? Now, I'll kickstart from here now. Celestial beings with human naturals, but gifted humans, when they unite, we have a domination problem. They will always have issues with boundaries and authorities and all of that. The celestial being will look selfish and heartless to the gifted and natural human, because they have different goals, values, and understandings, and emotional attachment. Okay, so to the natural gifted human, the celestial being will be selfish, heartless, and all whatnot. Sometimes insensitive. Okay, they will have attacks because of the celestial beings. He or she will be tagged witch, wizard, or sometimes they don't even know what to identify them with. Yes, the attacks would definitely be there in that union, because um, there is a breed that is being prevented to happen. The attacks is so that they cannot have their offspring. Yes, and then it will continue until there's some level of intervention, and it has to be a strong universal intervention by the Almighty Yahweh Himself. Okay, they will equally have issues with dominance, like I said that before, and respect in different levels. They will have children if they fight together, because they must be together to be able to keep the children. Now, it's one thing to have a child, and then it's one thing to keep the child. Like when you give birth, then the battles will equally pass on. Okay, so to keep the child, you must stick together, you must stay together. It might not make sense to a large number of people, but it will make sense to those who are in the same vibration and frequency. They must know that the children they are forming or bringing forth are celestial beings in the celestial order. they will not be normal children. So their reactions, even from the womb, will be different from every other normal children. So they must be guarded by both parents to be able to birth them. All right. Um, Understanding of space and privacy is very important, as there will be no peace. Now, there's a thing about space and privacy. Um, Both parties, both the gifted human and the celestial being, um, have have a space problem. A space problem. They would always want to sometimes be alone, sometimes have to connect and align, because what really would work for them would work when they're alone. Yes, when they're alone, when they're isolated, that's when it works. All right. And then the enemy, all the dark energies and enemies from both ends, would make it very difficult for them to achieve that. Instead, there is chaos and there is trouble. All right. So when the both parties understand space, all right, and privacy, it will be easy for them to work. When they need things done in the realm of man, they should not always be together. Yes, that's about the space and the time and the privacy. If they need things done, find the time, isolate yourself. Yes, you can get it done. But in as much as you're together, there are always forces that would make sure they get information from your ideas, because they can't tap into you directly, because they don't have the codes to tap into you directly. So they wait for you to dispense what is inside of you to each other. So they pick it up and alter it. It looks like you're having, demonic attack, or maybe since you met this person, things have not been working. No, the thing is, because of the negative energies that are around you, they would always pick from those informations that you air out and they use them against you. All this thing is to tear you both apart, to avoid the union. Okay, so when you're talking about your business, your career, and all of that, sometimes you do that alone. Talk to yourself, sometimes meditate, don't even speak out words. And then when you do, those things work. All right, the basic problem that these two would have is understanding goals, like goals and ideas and all. It will always clash, but with love and understanding, yes, it will work. With love and understanding, it will work. And then patience too would work. Because if you don't allow love to rule, um, one party would suffer, or the both parties would suffer rejection, suffer being unloved, and all of that. Okay, so you need to be very, very sensitive to this reality. And then when you stick to doing things together and all the time and trying to discuss things, there will be a negative vibe of the feeling of, maybe this person is my enemy, maybe that person is my enemy, maybe because I tell this person, that's why it didn't work. So, and all of that. So you have to be very careful. Now, understanding each other's vibration is key. I will end here. Understanding each other's vibration is key. You need to understand your level of vibration, your vibrational level. If it's low, you need to bring it up. You can't dwell in a lower vibration for a long time. All right. The feeling of not being loved is a low vibration. The feeling of sex is a low vibration. The feeling of desires is a low vibration. If you check the chakra line, it's the base chakra. It's very low vibration. Okay. So when you come up at least to the heart chakra, at that point you'll be able to vibrate properly, and then you start to reason better. Okay. To reason better. Now, if you dwell too long in that low vibration, you get the feeling of anger, and then building of habits, and that will destroy even your gift and your connection to your higher source, to the Almighty Yahuwah. I call this the game of the Ben Elohim. It is the game of the Ben Elohim. We'll continue this on the next episode. I love you guys. Shalom.